This is Suzanne Wagner, and we are doing the Numerology and Astrology for December 6, 2020. If you add all those numbers together, you get the number 13, and if you add the 1 and the 3 together, you get the number 4. The number 4 is the number of balance, harmony, neutrality, win-win, cooperation, communication, listening, being still, finding that inner balance. And so the dance of balance and imbalance is clearly in our face in the world at the moment. We can see places that we are doing well in finding that neutral place, but in others, it is more obvious, especially today, that the external balance is off, and yet we need to find a way to stand on the ship in a storm. Flexibility is the key to all forms of balance. Rigidity will get us into even more dangerous situations if we are not aware and careful. Find that place where we realize that in some instances we need to back away in order for the balance to come into a new alignment. Our desire for one thing may not be what is the proper balance at this time. All right, the astrology for today is fairly simple. The moon moves into hardworking Virgo mid-afternoon and Sunday through Tuesday afternoon. So accomplish as much as you can on your task list to allow room for a more social midweek. Mercury quincunx to Uranus in the morning and goes towards a semi-square with Pluto later in the day. You might notice that the mental stress and feeling out of kilter is strong. The mind wants to wander and distract. Don't let it. Understanding will seem a bit off for the day. It is difficult to see the whole reality. Decisions made today may not be in the best interest of all parties concerned. Misunderstandings are going to be expected. Best to not make it worse. While we need to be understanding, we also need to not obsess. We cannot control another path or destiny. Our path can make others distrustful simply because it is out of their established norm. It is time to let big expectations go. It is time to realize that you may not get to the bottom of an issue in this lifetime, and that is because you can only do your own karma. You cannot do the steps for others, no matter how much we love them or want to have that deeper connection. Sometimes the release of karma is about acceptance to what is and giving permission for everyone to learn in their own time. The quote for today: what is balance? Does it come your way? To find that balance, you need to learn to stay. Stay in the discomfort that scratches in your head. Stay in the reality that confronts you with such dread. I learned that life will never give up. I learned that life will not let the truth be covered up. At least not forever in the cycle of all things here. Our life is more complicated than any play of Shakespeare. Tomorrow will come and it will carry a surprise, one filled with hope and those that need lies. Learn to allow all life to coexist. Learn to not distort, manipulate, or twist. See the whole and horrible things that are life. Learn to cut through those things causing strife. Find out that you have the tools, and find that life is simply filled with many fools. Okay, my blog for today. Well, it was a hugely successful trip to Spokane, and my mother was extremely happy. We reorganized her garage, got rid of a lot of boxes and garbage that was just too heavy for her to move, got some pictures up that she needed hung. I made her food instead of her always making the food, as moms tend to do. It is great to be this age and her also at her age, and to feel such great ease and comfort with each other. At the end of life, I want to feel the way she feels. She loves and appreciates her life and the fact that she got to live in the greatest time to be an American. She has retirement, Social Security, Medicare, her health, and money to feel safe and comfortable. At the end of my life, I want to feel that same way. I want to feel as if my life had purpose, meaning, and that I can leave this world just loving this life and all those in it. I hope you all have a wonderful holiday season, and thank you for joining me on this journey called life. Thanks, everyone.